Hey guys, YouTuber 100 here, and now here I am to complete the Pixar reviews with my review of The Good Dinosaur. Yeah, so I was able to find this movie online, so yeah, I was able to watch it. And yeah, I'd say it is a good movie. Yeah, you know, I do think it is pretty good. Kind of does sort of like what should I say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you guys just heard that, but yeah, since it's New Year's Eve, there's a lot of people blasting fireworks outside. So yeah, if you hear any of that, that's just what it is. Yeah, it's just people shooting fireworks outside. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, it is a pretty good movie. It does kind of sort of in a way change history because yeah, what happens at the beginning of the movie? It makes it seem like what happened to dinosaurs really, like that never actually happened, and then be as if they're still existing today. Yeah, so yeah, kind of like a kiddie version of Jurassic Park. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a pretty good movie. Wouldn't really say it is like one of Pixar's best movies, but yeah, it is still a pretty good film. Yeah, I do like the bond that Arlo and Spot have in the movie. Yeah, a lot like Sully and Boozle, whose bond in Monsters Inc. or Carl and Russell's bond in Up. Yeah, it is a good bond, I say. And yeah, I do like the relationship that they begin having with each other. Yeah, yeah, I do like it. And yeah, yeah, this is a pretty good movie, as I said. Yeah, yeah, I remember, or yeah, I remember thinking, and like when I would see the trailers for this film, and when I saw the poster, I thought that it was gonna be like the boy would be the one that was able to speak, and the dinosaur wouldn't. But yeah, this was the other way around. Yeah, the dinosaurs in this movie are the ones that speak, and the boy doesn't. This is like a cave boy, and yeah, this is just like during the age of cavemen. So yeah, the humans didn't speak in this movie at all. Only the dinosaurs did. And yeah, it is a yeah, and I do think it's a good movie. Yeah, it is kind of like stuff that we have seen before, just journeys to get home. But yeah, a lot like with Inside Out and Monsters Inc. Just because the idea's been done before doesn't mean it's bad to use it again. And yeah, here it was still good. Yeah, yeah. The story for this movie was good. Just yeah, the boy trying to get back home, and yeah, it's done really well. And yeah, I do think that this is a good movie. I would probably give this 3.25 stars out of 4. Yeah. Yeah. It is a good film, and yeah. The message, not as good, and yeah, just the story that this movie tells, yeah, they do it really good. So, yeah, let me just get right into it. Alright, so the movie opens with just an asteroid that would have been used to cause the extinction of the dinosaurs all those years ago. But yeah, it just passes by Earth. Yeah, kind of wonder why they bothered even putting that in the film. I mean, nothing happens. Do that except what I just talked about with making it seem like dinosaurs would still be around today. Then millions of years later, there are two brontosauruses, Henry and Ida. Yeah, and they're farmer or dinosaurs. And yeah, they have three babies that hatch from their eggs. Libby, Buck, and Arlo, who's the small one. Yeah, he hatched from a really big egg, but yet he was really small when he hatched. And yeah, when they grow up, Libby and Buck are eas- able to adjust to life really easily. And they're able to do their chores on the farm just fine. I mean, yeah. But with Arlo, well, because he has some timid nature, or his tasks are difficult for him to do. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, though once the kids are able to make their mark, they're able to have their mud print on a corn silo. And yeah, and Henry's trying to give Arlo some sense of purpose. So he puts him in charge of guarding their silo from any type of critters. And helping to set up the traps. And then one day, the trap is able to capture the cave boy. But yeah, Arlo is scared to actually touch the boy. Oh, and yeah, he is reluctant to kill him, and he ends up setting him free. And yeah, Henry was disappointed about that, so he had Arlo go with him to track down the cave boy through a ravine, and then it starts to rain. And yeah, as they're searching for the boy, Arlo ended up injuring himself by hurting his leg somehow. And then yeah, he decided to just turn back as a flash flood was happening. Yeah, and then yeah, there was a big rapid that appeared. Yeah, and he was able to save Arlo, but he wasn't able to get out of the way in time, and he ended up being swept away and died. Yeah. And then yeah, and now Arlo knew without his father he had to help his mother harvest the crops before the first snow. Yeah. And then and Arlo ended up spotting the same cave boy inside of the silo. Oh, and yeah, Arlo blamed the cave boy for his father's death, and he was chasing him down until they both fell into a river. Yeah. And Arlo was trying to get out of the water, but yeah, the water just kept going, and Arlo ended up hitting his head on a rock and was knocked unconscious. And then when Arlo woke up, he realized that he was far away from home. Yeah, and he was trying to survive on his own, but he had little success in doing it. And then he ended up being trapped under a boulder. Yeah. And then the next day, the cave boy found Arlo, and then he freed him from the boulder. And then yeah, the boy ended up giving Arlo some berries for him to eat. And then yeah, the cave boy then was leading Arlo to another berry tree. And it was funny at one point, like had to they came across like the two different parts of a ledge. The boy used Arlo as a bridge for him to walk across, and Arlo was able to climb up himself. And then then they ended up being attacked by a snake. And the cave boy was able to fight off the snake, and then it amazed Arlo, that the boy was able to fight like that. And then Arlo came across a Styracosaurus. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. Yeah, a Styracosaurus. Yeah. And he was impressed with the boy's powers. And he wanted the boy for himself, but Arlo said that the boy was with him. And they both agreed that whoever could call the boy by his name would get to keep him. And they were calling out different names at the boy, and then Arlo then said Spot, and the boy responded to that. And so the Styracosaurus then gave Arlo half Spot. Yeah. And then then as Arlo and Spot were continuing to travel together, Arlo eventually he described his lost family to Spot. And then Spot also revealed that his parents are all dead too. Yeah. Yeah. And then the next day, there was another storm that was ravaging through the land. And this reminded Arlo of what happened to his father, and Arlo ran off in fear. Yeah. Then the next morning, and Arlo and Spot were encountered by some pterodactyls, which at the time were trying to be friendly with Arlo. But then Arlo discovered that the pterodactyls are savage carnivores. And then yeah, they saw Spot, and then yeah, Arlo grabbed Spot and tried to run away. And as they were running, they encountered some T Rexes. His yeah were and yeah, the two of them fought the pterodactyls off. Yeah, two T Rexes were Nash and Ramsey. Yeah, yeah. The two of them were able to fight the pterodactyls off, and then Arlo and Spot met their father, Butch. Yeah, yeah, and he said that Arlo and Spot could stay with them if they could help them locate their herd of longhorns that they lost. And yeah, Spot was able to sniff out the longhorns with Arlo. And yeah, then Butch told them about the wrestlers that were like going after the longhorn. Yeah, and then with Butch's instruction, Arlo was able to locate the rustlers, and yeah, they were revealed as a group of velociraptors. Yeah, and they were looking to steal Butch's herd, but then Butch, Nash, and Ramsey were able to fend off the rustlers. Yeah, and as they were fighting with them, Arlo then was able to get the courage to whack two of the rustlers, and then it allowed Butch to scare off the rustlers for good. Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah, Butch decided to lead Arlo towards the area that his homeland was. Yeah, and as they were hiking towards the homeland, Arlo and Spot saw another caveman in the distance, but then they just ignored him and continued on. Yeah. Yeah. And then, as there was another storm happening, the pterodactyls came back and went after Arlo and Spot again. And yeah, this time they were able to actually take Spot away from Arlo. And then they caused Arlo to get tangled up in some vines. And yeah, Arlo just saw the pterodactyls take Spot away. Yeah. And then Arlo then had a vision of his father, leading him back home. And then Arlo then admitted about his friendship to Spot, and he wanted to save him. And yeah, his father was proud, and yeah, he told Arlo he knew he had it in him before then he faded away. And then yeah, Arlo then woke up with determination, and then he went after the pterodactyls as they had Spot cornered at a river. And yeah, then Arlo and Spot were able to fight off the pterodactyls and throw them in the water, or as they just were going downstream and helpless. And then there was a flash flood that began to come at them. And then yeah, there was a mudslide that ended up crashing the river, and it started a torrent. And yeah, Arlo had his fear, but he still went to save Spot. And yeah, they were just ended up being carried away by the flood that was actually heading towards a waterfall. And Arlo was able to actually hold on to Spot as they went down to the waterfall. Oh yeah, and yeah, Spot lost consciousness during the waterfall. And yeah, but Arlo was able to carry Spot to shore, and yeah, Spot then was able to regain consciousness. And then as they continued to venture, Arlo and Spot could hear calls of a caveman family just as they were coming towards Arlo's farm. Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah, they came to the cave family, and yeah, then Arlo just told, encouraged Spot to just join them. And yeah, what I really liked about this part was that there was absolutely no dialogue during this part. It was just all told with body language and stuff. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, Spot and Arlo just shared a goodbye together. And yeah, Arlo went with the Capen family, and Arlo went back to his home with his own brother. Yeah, and then Spot was able to put his mud print on to the CeeLo, which actually was between his parents' prints also. And yeah, that's how the movie ended. So yeah, 3.25 stars out of 4. I really did like this movie. Yeah, as I said, wouldn't really call it one of Pixar's best movies, but yeah, it is still really good. Yeah, alright. So yeah, that does it for my review of The Good Dinosaur, and that does it for my Pixar reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed these Pixar reviews I did throughout the month. Yeah. Pixar has made a lot of great movies over the years since they started, and yeah, and I'm sure that they will continue to make more great ones for years to come. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these Pixar reviews. Happy New Year to everybody out there. I still have about 2 hours here before the new year. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the new year, 2016 on the way. Alright, so yeah, Happy New Year to everybody, and I hope you guys enjoyed these Pixar reviews. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.